E.N.D here. Welcome to part 3 and the last part of this particular series by Naya Enchantments. With the release of Dominaria United and Standard Rotation 2022, I have to say goodbye to this particular deck. Opening hand was okay, strong opening hand, 3 lands. Let's put a forest in play. My opponent, snow covered forest, therefore probably this is a mono green deck. A pathway, red source in play, there's a lair of the Hydra. Probably this is a mono green werewolf pack leader. Let's put my first Rune for champion in play. Let's tutor for a nice rune. At this stage, the green is my best option. Mono green usually have quite big creatures. Sculptor of Winter. There's a Blizzard Bro, so my Rune for champion is gone. And werewolf pack leader will swing 4/4. Okay, not a very good start. Let's put a 4th mana source. Let's remove the werewolf pack leader. Let's remove it from play. Very nasty creature. Ezeka's Chariot, already Ezeka's Chariot. Sculptor of Winter, Pinks for 2. Generous Visitor. Let's put Rune for champion. Let's tutor for the Rune of Sustenance. Yes, I need some life. Let's make my Rune for champion a bit bigger. Let's try for nothing. I was hoping for a land, no land. Okay, my opponent has quite a good advantage this stage. I'm at 14, he's at 20. Probably he's going to swing with Ezeka's Chariot. Outland Liberator, okay, that's very dangerous for me. He can sacrifice the Outland Liberator, destroy my Touch the Spirit Realm, and free the werewolf pack leader. Ezeka's Chariot, he's going to swing. Yes, he already did the Outland Liberator. Werewolf pack leader is free. Probably he's going to swing with Ezeka's Chariot, yes. He's going to create a cat token. Very good. It's useless blocking at this stage. It's useless blocking. Old growth troll. Okay. Nice board for my opponent. Very nice board, but I'm not going to give up that easy. Generous Visitor in play. Rune of Sustenance on my Rune for champion. And let's put a +1/+1 counter on my Rune for champion. There's a Circle of Confinement. Very good. Let's remove one of my opponent's creatures, the Old Growth Troll. Let's put a white source or red. Let's put a red source because I have Rune of Speed or Rune of Might. I think Rune of Might is best option at this stage. Gives +1/+1, and I will give another +1/+1 thanks to Generous Visitor. There's a card. At this stage I'm going to swing. The only reason why I'm doing that is because I need life. I'm at 17, he's at 13. Okay, probably he's going to use Ezeka's Chariot. Swing with everything. I'm not going to block with my Generous Visitor. Create a cat token. And that's what he did. He didn't swing with Sculptor of Winter. At this stage my plan is make Rune for champion as big as possible. Get some life and let my opponent swing with everything. Okay, I'm at 8, he's at 13. Werewolf pack leader gave an extra card, Old Growth Troll. Sculptor of Winter, pack leader, and another werewolf. Okay, you have a lot of creatures, but I have life gaining. Let's put a land. Let's put the Kami of Transience. And let's play another Rune for champion. And let's tutor for another Rune. Rune of Sustenance. I told you, the most scary thing for my opponent is that I will gain life. Mono green goes all out, tries to do as much damage as possible. So, putting that Rune of Sustenance will give me a small advantage. At this stage I'm not going to swing. Too dangerous. I'm letting my opponent swing, which I don't think he will attack me. There's a mammoth. There's a mammoth. Okay, my opponent didn't attack. Let's put another Kami. Now let's play the showdown of the skulls. I think the game is over, and he just conceded. I told you the game was over. My creatures were much bigger than his, and I was going for the win, and he just conceded. Very good game against a mono green deck. Let's play another game. Opening hand, it's okay. 3 lands, and I have already the Naya colors, all colors in my hand. Let's start with the green source and put Generous Visitor in play. Not a bad hand. Jukai Naturalist, Room for Champion. That angel that is very, very useful, especially late in the game when you need creatures. Silver Quill Silencer. Okay, that can be a dangerous card. That can be a dangerous creature. He's going to name a non-land card, probably, or a Jukai Naturalist, or a Room 4 Champion, maybe Showdown of the Skulls, or a Kami of Transcends. I think those are the options. I don't have a lot of options in this deck. Naya Enchantments runs those cards and runes. Come on. Okay, Jukai Naturalist, I thought so. Okay. I think that would have been the option that I would have chosen. The Jukai or the Kami. Okay, he's going to ping me for 3 and get a card. At this stage, I'm going to swing with Generous Visitor only because I was hoping that he will block. He didn't block. Okay, no problem. Tenacious Underdog. At this stage, I am going to sacrifice my Jukai Naturalist. Fading Hope, okay. I think he risked attacking. He thought that I was not going to block, probably. Let's put a Room 4 Champion at this stage. Let's tutor for a nice rune. If I'm going to play again my Jukai Naturalist, I'm going to lose 3 life, and he's going to get a card. At this stage, I have 2 rune in hand, so if I play Jukai Naturalist, I can put those 2 runes in play without paying any mana, thanks to Room 4 Champion. There's Rafin. Okay, he's going to attack. He's going to connive, targeting the Silencer. Come on. Okay, he discarded 2 lands, so no +1/+1 counter. Now it's a matter of playing Jukai Naturalist or let's put a land in play first. I have some options. I have the Aganjo Seat of the Empire. That's an option that I can play when I can channel it. At this stage, yes, I'm going to play Jukai Naturalist. I'm going to make my Jukai Naturalist as big as possible. Let's put another Visitor in play. Let's put another Rune in play. Okay. Let's get some +1/+1 counters. Okay, I was hoping for a Rune. Let's swing with my Naturalist and get back my 6 life that I lost because of the Silencer. He didn't block with Rafin. I thought so. So, I got my 6 lives back. Come on. Come on, opponent. What are you going to do? You have Rafin. At this stage, even if he swings with the 3 creatures, I cannot block Rafin. I don't have flying. He's going to give the ability of Rafin to one of his creatures. I would assume the Silencer or Rafin. I think he's ready, or he's willing to sacrifice the Tenacious Underdog. Rafin swings At this stage, I would have considered swinging with Tenacious Underdog. Okay, his creature would have been dead, thanks to Rune 4 champion. He discarded Meathoot Massacre, which means that he doesn't have any chance of using that card on my creatures. My creatures are too big at this stage. And I'm going to distribute the +1/+1 counters on my creatures instead of putting them only on one creature. Showdown of discards, and there are 2 rooms. Okay. There are 2 rooms. Let's put Fable of the Mirror, so that I get more +1/+1 counters from Generous Visitor. I can play all my runes at this stage. Yes, I'm trying to play all my cards at this stage. Ah, that's an Obscura Charm. Very nice. Very nice from my opponent. Very nice move. Extremely nice move. And now I cannot play him the second rune of speed. That was my intent. Play a rune of speed on Rune of Might on the Goblin to get a treasure. My opponent has 3 cards in hand. He has Raffine that he can swing and connive. He has a couple of creatures that he can use to block. There's another Silencer. Now, what he's going to silence? I think one of the rune probably at this stage. Rune of Sustenance. Okay, the life gaining rune. There's a Scavenger. I don't think that one card is a threat at this stage, that one card in hand is a threat. He's going to discard a card, probably he's going to discard Sorin. Okay. I can discard some lands, I don't need lands, that much lands. Let's discard them. Okay, and I got a Rune 4 champion. I can still channel Jetmir's Garden, so that's why I didn't discard it. Let's put in play Legion Angel. It's not an enchantment, but I will retrieve another Legion Angel. Let's put another land in play, and let's put Rune of Speed. The Silencer silenced my Rune of Sustenance, and I will play a Rune of Speed. At this stage, I'm putting the +1/+1 counters on my creatures. I'm going to swing with the... There's a Rune of Sustenance. Okay, at this stage, I don't care of losing 2 life. I'm going to get back all the life that I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose 3 life, I'm sorry. There are my 3 life that I lost. My Goblin now, it's an 11/11 with Trample and Lifelink. Let's swing. Let's swing with those 2 creatures. Okay, I will get some life. Scavenger will die, and Trample, and damage will trample. He's at 12, I'm at 17. I got some life back. Now I have Legion Angel that is 6/4. And okay, he's swinging with Raffine. Raffine will connive. If he's going to discard a non-land, and that's what he did, that's a 4/7. At this stage, blocking with Legion Angel is just useless. At this stage, I prefer to take 4 damage. And there's another creature that is dead, thanks to the charm. Okay, we're still in the game. The game is not lost yet, even though I think he's in a better position than I am. In hand, I have a Rune 4 champion. Let's play it. Let's play it, and let's start making my angel a bit bigger. That one card in hand, it's a threat. I'm sure it's something that he can play during my turn. And at this stage, I think that's a removal spell. The only way my opponent can survive is if that card in hand, it's a removal spell. Otherwise, I'm going to swing with my Legion Angel. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Come on. What are you going to do? I really hate. You have only one card in hand, so or you're going to play it, or you're not going to play it. It's not that you have a lot of options to decide on. One card in hand, just play it, or not. I don't think you are bluffing. Because if you doesn't have anything that you can play, Arena will continue. Sometimes that's the advantage or disadvantage on Arena. If that card is not playable, Arena will just, continue. If that card is playable and can be casted, Arena will do what is doing. Come on, Arena. Come on, opponent. Come on. 3 minutes to decide if you're going to play a card or not. You can't stay like this. Honestly, I really hate when this happens. I don't know why players do this. It's childish to just do. Stay there and wasting time. At this stage, I don't care. I'm going for the win. I'm going to try going for the win. I'm going to try and go for the win. I put the speed, the rune of speed on my Kami. I'm going for Legion Engine. He doesn't have anything flying. Let's put another one in play. I can put a rune of might on my Angel. Let's pump the other one because he has a removal spell. I think the game is over. If he doesn't have any way of dealing with my creatures, the game is over. I'm going to put another rune of might just to show my power, and I want to show how strong this deck can be. Let's put more +1/+1 counters on my creatures, and in one turn I can swing for 22 damage. Let's put another land in play, and let's swing with the 2 angels. And the game is over. I told you the game was over. I think he just, switched off his laptop, his PC, his mobile, and just went away crying to his mother. That was a nice win. A nice, strong show of power of this particular deck win. Opening hand. This is a good opening hand. Also here, the 3 Naya colors are in my hand. Let's put a forest in play. This is a Gruul deck now. This is a red, green, and black deck. Jukai Naturalist in play. If my Naturalist doesn't die this turn, I can play the Showdown of the Skulls. Good. Let's put the red source and let's play the first Showdown of the Skulls. I don't think he has anything in hand, my opponent, that he can play at instant speed, and that's what's happened. I'm at 22, he's 18. 4 lands in play. What he's going to play? A Zca's Chariot. He's going to remove my Jukai Naturalist. At this stage, okay, there's the dragon. He's awake. I really like the dragon. He's awake. Come on, opponent. Meet with Massacre for 2. I wanted to remove my Jukai Naturalist. At this stage, I still have an advantage. Let's put another Jukai Naturalist in play. I need a green source. At the stage, Showdown pass. No, let's put the green source and let's play a rune of might on my creature. And let's put another +1/+1 counter thanks to Showdown of the Skulls. I have another showdown in hand. I have the Mirror Breaker, I have a Legion Angel, Rune of Sustenance, Touch the Spirit Realm if I have extra mana or I want to remove, exile something. Soul Transfer, my creature is dead. Bye bye creature. Bye bye Jukai Naturalist. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of options to play now, because Jukai Naturalist reduces my enchantments by 1, and that is a big advantage. I want to put that Rune of Sustenance on my Goblin so that I can put a +1/+1 counter thanks to Chapter 3 of Showdown of the Skulls. I have another Showdown in hand. I have the Mirror Breaker, I have a Legion Angel, Rune of Sustenance, Touch the Spirit Realm if I have extra mana or I want to remove, exile something. Soul Transfer, my creature is dead. Bye bye creature. Bye bye Jukai Naturalist. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of options to play now, because Jukai Naturalist reduces my enchantments by 1, and that is a big advantage. I want to put that Rune of Sustenance on my Goblin so that I can put a +1/+1 counter thanks to Chapter 3 of Showdown of the Skulls. Room for champion, Fable of Mirror Breaker. I can remove some creatures. Azika's Chariot, okay, I thought so. Azika's Chariot. Circle of Confinement. Let's discard. I'm going to discard something. All my cards are really and truly playable at this stage. I think the best option would be, if I swing with the goblin, I will get a treasure, but probably he's going to group. Okay. Okay. He didn't block. If he blocked, I would have channeled a Ganjo, Seat of the Empire. He didn't block. I'm sure he knew that I had something in hand. Okay, let's start playing some spells. Rule for champion. Let's get back that Rune of Might. I can Circle of Confine one of their cats, and one of the cats is gone. He cannot crew Azika's Chariot. Let's put the Ganjo Seat of Empire in play. I need a land. There's another Rune of Sustenance. I'm not going to waste that treasure on a Rune of Sustenance. At this stage, invoke the Ancients. Okay, that is a good move. Now he can crew Azika's Chariot. He gave them Vigilance. He can crew Azika's Chariot. Azika's Chariot will swing and will create another frog token. 4/5, which they are quite dangerous. Okay, blocking Azika's Chariot at this stage is useless. So let's just get some damage. I'm at 21 anyway, so I still have some life to trade. Mirror Breaker. Now, what I can do, I can play my cards, but I don't have that much of lands. So let's start with a Rune of Might. No, let's put an Angel. It doesn't have any way of blocking my Angel. Let's put in play a Rune of Might. And let's see. Yes, it's a land. That was I was hoping for a nice land. There's a land. Let's put that in play. At this stage, no, at this stage I just want, to defend my creatures with the channel ability of Touch the Spirit Realm, especially if he's going to target my Angel. Probably has some sort growing Azika's Chariot. Okay, has an advantage with Azika's Chariot. I will, but if he's going to swing with Azika's Chariot at this stage, okay, I can block and destroy Azika's Chariot thanks to my Goblin Room for Champion. Okay, Touch the Spirit Realm. I can also target one of their creatures, exiling or flickering one of the token creatures. It means that the token creature will not get back. That's Magic the Gathering rules. So I'm going to target one of their frogs, flickering a token. Okay, I didn't block. At this stage I don't care of blocking. The token will not get back, so it was a nice removal. There's Infernal Grasp. I would have probably targeted the Angel at this stage. Okay, nothing will get back. There's a nice land. Now I can put another Showdown of the Skulls in play. Get some extra cards that I can play. Rune of the Might on my Rune for Champion. Now my champion is a 4/5. I can block an Azika's Chariot. Lair of the Hydra in play. Let's swing with the Angel. The only reason why I'm swinging with the Angel is because I want some life back. He's at 10, I'm at 18. He's at 10, I'm at 18. 7 mana. Titan of Industry. Titan of Industry. Okay. That is a scary creature for my deck. Very scary creature for my deck. Can destroy artifact or enchantment, and he's going probably for my my Showdown of the Skulls. He will get life, destroy enchantment, and put a shield counter on target creature you control. So my Showdown of the Skulls is gone, and a shield counter is on his Titan of Industry. I still have a small advantage thanks to my Legion engine. Don't tell me he's going to swing with a Zika Chariot. Thus he knows that my Room for Champion is a 4-5. Okay, he's going to swing with a Zika Chariot. Why? Just to create another frog token that cannot block a flying creature. Why? I will just block a Zika Chariot. I'm not going to block the frog, it's a 4-5. What did you do? What did you do? And he just conceded, I told you. I don't know why he swung with a Zika Chariot. My Room for Champion was a 4-5. I think he didn't know, or he wasn't aware that I have pumped up my Room for Champion. That was a bold move from my opponent. When you're playing at a certain level, Magic the Gathering or in Arena, you cannot make mistakes. Once you make a small mistake, only one mistake, you have already jeopardized your game. So opening hand wasn't the best opening hand. I don't have a lot of playable at this stage. There's a Harvester. There's a Harvester. That is a creature that you need a removal spell as soon as possible. Rune of Sustenance, Rune of Might, in hand, Room for Champion. Okay, what you're going to do? There's a land, he gets some life. There's a Cram Session, more life, and he'll learn. Scry 2, then draw 2, then draw a card. Introduction to Prophecy. Jukai Naturalist, let's put a Rune of Might in play. At this stage, because my opponent has only one blood counter, Harvester cannot destroy my Jukai Naturalist. And that's why I put a Rune of Might on. And there's my Naturalist. That is that. Ingenious Inspiration. Deals 3 damage to any target and you will learn again. And my creature is dead. Necrotic Fumes, another removal spell. But you need to sacrifice something. Circle of Confinement, yes, I want to remove that Vampire. And now, whenever my opponent will play another Harvester, I will get 2 life. Circle of Confinement has been perfectly designed to be played against vampires. Fifth land for my opponent. Invoke Despair. Unfortunately, I have to sacrifice my Circle of Confinement. 2 blood counters for my opponent. At this stage, Showdown of the Skulls is my best option. At least I have some options to play. Blood-Tide Harvester can destroy any creature that has 4 or less power. Which means that in my next turn I'm going to play the Kami, then Jukai Naturalist, then a land, and I will try to play one of the Sustenance. He attacked with the Harvester, which means that he cannot tap the Harvester to destroy one of my creatures, and that was a bold move in my opinion. I would have kept that Harvester untapped, only to destroy or the Kami or the Jukai Naturalist, because now the Kami will get big and big thanks to the Jukai Naturalist. There's a champion. My best option, I think, is the Kami. I play the Jukai Naturalist. There's a Room for Champion. What are you going to do? Voltage surge. Okay. Okay, unfortunately, my plan didn't work. My plan was to play the Jukai, then the Rune for Champion, and then all the rune that I had in hand. Unfortunately, my plan didn't work. It's a pity, but let's Infernal Grasp. Okay. He had all the removal spells in hand for me to cut my turn. That was a very good move from my opponent. Very well played. Blazik, very well played. That was my best turn that I could play, and you just played all your removals at the right time, in the right turn. Big score. Gets more treasures, gets more cards, and I think you need to discard, and probably already discarded. There's Introduction to Prophecy, scry 2, and draw a card. These learn cards from Strixhaven. I think, or I believe, they are a bit underestimated. I think they could have done them a little bit more powerful. I don't think they are that much powerful. Okay, let's put a Kami. Let's put a Kami. Let's put a Kami. Let's put a Rune for Champion. Only one mana source, only one treasure. Therefore, I don't think it has any way of killing my creatures. Let's put a speed on my Kami. My Kami is a 6/5. Let's put another land in play, and let's put a Rune of Sustenance. At this stage, I can get back some life. I'm at 4, so I need some life. My Kami is a 7/6. Blood-Tide Harvester cannot destroy my Kami. It can destroy my Rune for Champion. Okay, at this stage, I am at 11, he's at 18. Thanks to that move, I got some life. 7 life. Size the spoils. Okay, you have 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. You have 2 blood counters. You can sacrifice the Blood-Tide Harvester to destroy my Rune for Champion at this stage, which is not a bad move, I think. Currently, my board is better than his. Arcane Bombardment. That's a dangerous card. That's a dangerous card. Ray of... Okay, my creature is dead. My creature is dead. He has a lot of removal spells in that graveyard. I don't think I can go for the win during this turn. Arcane Bombardment is a very dangerous card. Is a very dangerous card, and thanks to those 2 blood counters, if those 2 cards in hand are non-playable, I can just, let's say, cycle them. At this stage, let's have a Rune of Might. Let's put a Fable of the Mirror. You can always sacrifice that Harvester. I don't think he's going to do that. Let's put a source, a mana source in play, and let's put a Rune of Sustenance on my champion. Okay, at this stage I'm going to swing with my Transcience. Now things will get interesting. 3 cards in my opponent's hand. Ray, another Ray, so my champion is dead. And an Inspiration, and my Goblin is also dead. At this stage, my worst nightmare will be the Despair. Because the Despair will kill one of my enchantments, But I don't mind losing one of the enchantments on my Kami of Transscience. But I will not have creatures left, so my Kami will be sacrificed. He's going to play the inspiration on the goblin, and the goblin is dead. The goblin is dead. He's going to learn. Probably he's going to get, I'm sure he's going to get a sorcery. Okay. Mascot exhibition. Playing mascot exhibition means that arcane bombardment will trigger again. And now it's a matter of luck. No, I think because it's the first spell. Okay, I still have a small chance. At this stage, I'm going to keep all my cards in hand. Showdown of the Skulls. Showdown of the Skulls. There's a nice Generous Visitor. There's a nice Circle of Confinement. Let's target the biggest creature, the 4/4. At this stage I can try to go for the win, or no, I cannot play more. Let's try and go for his life total. He has to block with the 3 creatures, I think. He has to block the 3 creatures. Okay, this stage I don't care. All of them will die. And there's the win. And that was a nice win. Arcane Bombardment didn't help you. And that was a nice win. Very, very nice games against decks that are quite strong. I really hope you enjoyed this particular series. Yes, we have to say bye-bye to our decks. But when Dominaria is released on Arena, we have to think and build new decks to have more fun. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more and more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering, Magic Arena, and the collectible world.